welcome to the R&R Network. I'm Roger. Lisa just went shopping at the 99 Ranch Market, and she just got back, and she got a lot of goodies. So we're having a little event with our friends and stuff to celebrate the Chinese New Year's coming up, which is I think the 29th. It's a Wednesday, which is so it's like Easter, where every year the day changes. It goes according to the solar something. Chinese New Year, I think, goes by the month, not month, the lunar, the moon. I think the moon cycle, and that's why this year it's on the 29th. But something like that. I don't know if it's the moon or what, but I know it changes every year, just like Easter. So today is part of the eating and talking, and today we're gonna eat like, as you can see in the thumbnail, we're gonna eat some trail mix, and I just grabbed some out of the bag, and I got Mega Mix. I got two Mega Omega. Mega Omega. It sounds pretty cool, right? Mega Omega. Omega. So I guess it's the fat, the omega-3 fat yeah, some kind of omega-3 fatty acid. Well, yeah, omega. I'm not a nutritionist, so I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna talk about so far how things are going this year. Everything is going according to plan. So basically, we're gonna talk about goals and how, what's been done, how I, or just, yeah, talking about goals, basically. Let's keep it simple, yeah, talking about goals. So one of the main goals, I'm sure most people know, is that, yeah, I got some calluses on my hand, you can see. I wonder where those came from. Maybe from weight training, I don't know. But yeah, so goals. We're gonna talk about goals, and one of the original goals I had. One of the main goals I had was to come to Japan. Blah blah blah. We all know those goals, and so this year I've got some new goals. Or after coming to America, I've had a few goals. One of the goals I had was try a lot of different jobs, kind of part-time jobs, kind of low-paying jobs, manual labor jobs, things like that. I was really interested in trying out, and so far I'm on my 4th job in 4 months. Ooh, あれしこちたのなんかやったあ、違うか。Lisaいるか。So Lee's kind of freaking out a little bit. But yeah, so that was one of the goals I had. So in regards to the job, there's there's one more job I want to, well, there's actually 2 more jobs I want to try. One is a groundskeeper for the San Diego Padres. That's garbage, we got to put away. I applied for that last month, I think. So we'll see how that happens, or how that works. So if I get called, it'll be a part-time job technically, but there'll be a lot of hours for the baseball season. So if they do choose me, I might have to, or I probably will, take a temporary leave of absence from the current job I have now. And then another job I want to get is some kind of forklift operator job, or at least get the license and try maybe try a job, but at least get a qualification for fork driver. And then maybe one of my last jobs before I actually get a real job, if I do, is to work as a forklift operator. So I'm kind of excited about that. But for now, I'm focusing on my 4th job, which is one of my dreams that I've had. I was working for a big company, this kind of really big company where I'm just a cog in it, just another peon. Nobody knows who I am, nobody cares, you know, things like that. It gives me a little freedom. You know, if I get fired, I don't care. If I take a day off, I don't care, things like that. And it gives me flexible hours. There's no overnight stuff. I don't have to work every day if I don't want to, but right now I am, because I need to get some cash flow going. I was thinking about this. When was the last time I had a pure, smooth, consistent cash flow? And it's been actually since March of last year. So, no, sorry, take that back. April of last year. Yeah, April of last year was my last real working month where the schedule was completely full. I didn't cut anyone or anything. And then May, I had 2 lessons, I think, left. One group lesson basically with 2 lessons with them, and they were the last one because they already paid up front. But yeah, it's been it hasn't been a struggle, but it's been a slight concern, not a main concern or anything. My main concern was to get the visa, but a slight concern was keeping the cash flow going and not dipping too much into the savings. So luckily I didn't. Well, I did dip into the savings, but it hasn't been like a big dent. There's some obvious expenses when I first came here, especially in regards to the dog and some other stuff. Just stuff I need and wanted, and just to for the way I live. So things what I mean is like things like certain foods I want to eat, certain cleaning instruments I want to have so I could clean the way I want to, and yeah, and also some dog stuff that I had to take care of. So those three, and plus a few small things like broken headphones and some minor product stuff that I felt like getting. Um, but yeah, those were the main things that took a lot of the funds I had to use for those. I did have 3 other jobs before that. I had let's see, what was the first job? First job was a proctor, then the election worker, and then package handler, and then now Walmart. So yeah, I've done what I said I wanted to do. I wanted to get a lot of jobs, experience a lot of things, and I'm on my 4th job. So far, it's been a little bit hard because I'm dealing really closely with a lot of people. This is the first time I've had to deal with other co-workers like really closely, and I'm trying to read everyone's personality. That's still hard to do. People, I think people are a little bit afraid of me. I'm an older guy, a little bit jacked. Bald, things like that kind of intimidate people. Maybe the way I speak, I don't use that homeboy stuff. I don't go, yo, dog, that's so cool. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not a young guy. I don't speak like that. I never have, never will. So maybe that intimidates people. People think I speak quote unquote like standard English, no slang, anything like that. That maybe I'm better than you or something like that. No, it's just the way I've always spoken and always will speak. I don't use slang. I do occasionally use slang, but kind of on purpose. It's not kind of a natural thing that I use. So, but yeah, so far the goals we've had, I've smashed them. I've got them done. So yeah, the jobs I've gotten, I'm really happy. The last job before this one now, which is Walmart. I don't know if I've said that or if I said that, but yeah. So the job I had before was one of my favorite jobs, just lifting packages and putting them down. So I might go back to that. The hour's a little bit shorter, but I know it is from the morning and we're done by 10, so I kind of like that too. So I might go back to that eventually after Walmart, but we'll see how that happens. That might be like really like my retirement job. Like I would like that to be my last retirement job. Uh, yeah, and well, talking about retirement, how I feel like I'm semi-retired is another topic for another day. I'm not. Yeah, that's another ball game, another eating and talking maybe. But basically, I've told Lisa this. She knows what I'm talking about. Good reflection, yeah. So yeah, I'm again in my studio, if you could call it a studio. It's the quiet room that I can use sometimes without loud noises, without too many loud noises. But yeah, eventually, maybe I'd like. Oh well, not maybe, but I'd like to go back there eventually. It's close to the house. The hours are early, and they're short. So I think eventually I'll end up back there. But for now, I want to hang at Walmart. There's a lot of things I want to do here. I want to learn more about the staff, the people. Even though I've already bumped into one person, he got angry at me, but. I'm still looking forward to learning about the people. So that causes a little bit of a nervousness on my side. I'm still not completely um, comfortable. Like the other job, after like a week, it didn't feel like a job. It felt like a vacation, and I was just going somewhere for a couple hours and I was done. So it never felt like a job. This one still kind of feels like a job, but eventually I'm sure it'll calm down. Just so many people, so many moving parts, so many things that are just kind of causing me this kind of nervousness where I know it's gonna go away after I get used to it. Most of the people are good. I just had kind of one bad experience yesterday. And plus the system is still really new to me, but I'm getting the hang of it. There's some small exceptions that I have to be prepared for that I'm not yet, so I want to work on that. But yeah, so that's kind of like what I want to talk about. The goals, those are the main goals. Within Walmart, there's other goals I want to do too. I won't get too much into it, but there's some options there, including let's see, stocks, transferring, things like that. I'm thinking about doing too. So, but I have. Oh, also I want to get the employee discount, which is I think 15%. So that's 3 months later. And then what was it, some other things are like I have to be there for a while. So but things are going according to schedule as planned. We'll see what happens. Right now, basically we're gonna just take a step, one step, and see how it goes. So one step means just do what you got to do for the day, basically. But I've got other plans in my head, other things. Hopefully they'll pan out this year, but we'll see how it goes. But so far so good. Everything I've imagined has been, yeah, everything I wanted to get done is so far has been done. Like I said, the package handling job, I wanted to work in that area, which is close to my house. I I told Lisa this, like, when we were practicing driving with her by the DMV, that's where the job was. I told her, man, this would be a great place to work because that area has a lot of big factories and stuff, out of the way, it's quiet, close to the house, things like that. So I actually looked into it and finally, by luck, I got a job out there and I was really happy. It was close, it was morning. Um, let's see what else. It was close, it was morning, it was short. Yeah, I think those were the main things that attracted me. But yeah, that was something in my head I had, and I wanted to do it, or I was hoping I could do it. And I looked into it, and just by chance it happened. Walmart is another thing I wanted to do, work for a big company, and that was by chance too. They called me up. I was happy about that. So but yeah, yeah, the goals are going so far so good. We'll see what happens. Like I said, basically, yeah, that's kind of the status quo for now. Now it's just grind time, making sure we go to work every day. You know, getting some cash flow going again, since it's been March. Yeah, funds just dipped a little bit, not too bad. You know, we're still good, completely good, but definitely needed to get a cash flow going again. So yeah, we're doing well so far. So that's the goals for this year. There's some other minor small goals, but those aren't really, I won't call them goals. It's just we have to, you know, make the reservation or something. Like Lisa wants to go here, or we want to do this and that. Not a real goal, just, you know, finding the time and stuff. Um, yeah, so anyways, that's the shoot. That's not the eating and talking. Wow, my bad. I forgot to eat and talk. That's terrible. What am I gonna do? Well, then we're just gonna add this on to the end, and let's take a look at what's in the bag. Mistakes were made, and well, we won't show the whole time me eating this, but let's grab a bite so I could officially say it was the eating and talking series. So this is the omega-3 fatty acids, which is really good for you. Cranberry, mango, almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seed. So I guess those are really good with omega-3 fatty acids. It's gluten-free, vegan, and cholesterol-free. Thanks to a friend who introduced me to trail mix. Actually, take that back. My wife told me about this. She bought this bag one time. I try it. I've been hooked on it, so. But I'm still going to give credit to my friend, Mr. PP, and my wife. Amen. Apologies. I put an apology at the beginning. It's not the end talking per se. I'll go a couple more minutes and just enjoy me eating. And this is usually how I eat my... Oh, did I drop something? Dogs are pretty good. They know when I drop something. So, oh, there it is. It dropped over here. Lucky. Haha. Alright, this is how I usually eat this stuff. Rip off the top, pound it. It depends how hungry I am. Usually I'll just I'll put a little piece in, a couple pieces and just chew on it for a while. But today kind of in a rush because I wanted to show the eating and talking. Okay, well, we'll do one more bite. We'll do the nuts and then we'll call it a day. Apologies for not the true eating and talking. Well, I guess it is in the end, so I don't know. I guess we'll keep going. But yeah, the goals so far have been so good. So far, so good this year. Everything I expected, so we just have to keep our foot on the accelerator. We'll set it to cruise control. That's what we're doing now. We are set on cruise control. We just got to stay the speed limit, not get pulled over, not have any accidents. Maybe go on a detour. A scenic detour, not a detour where you forget about the goal, but a scenic detour. So that's the goal for right now. And we're just gonna keep cruising. So, alright, we're gonna stop here. We are out. That's really good.